16. Interior. St. Mary's Missionaries Church. Morning. Weird Barbie, Midge, Alan, and Ken enter the church, and they are greeted friendly. Ken is given second-hand shoes and an old-fashioned suit. Volunteer 1.
I'm sorry, it's all we have on your size. We usually get more donations for women and children.
Ken.
It's very generous of you, thank you. I didn't have such a warm welcome last time I was here.
Volunteer 2.
The world can be a dark place sometimes.
Alan, Midge and Weird Barbie are queuing for some food amongst other homeless, being served and eating at shared tables. Weird Barbie.
Okay, we really shouldn't have to end up here, although it may be our only choice if we only have this much money, unless we solve it all today and I can go back. However, you guys would have to find a place to stay somehow.
Midge.
I had my credit card on me, but my handbag just disappeared as soon as we left Barbieland.
Alan.
Why don't we call it Barbie or Mattel?
Weird Barbie.
Yes, I was supposed to know that. I always signpost any problems to Mattel. What's wrong with me? This is an awful state.
Baby kicks, Weird Barbie and Midge hold their respective bellies.
Ouch, it moved again.
Midge.
Mine too. Isn't that exciting?
Weird Barbie.
No, it's weird.
Ken coming back with his new outfit.
What do you think? Gentlemen.
Alan.
I like it. It suits you with the reading glasses on.
Ken.
Compliment accepted, but not relied on solely for my fulfillment and happiness.
Alan.
I'm glad.
Ken.
Did you get the food you needed, or am I failing in fulfilling my duties?
Weird Barbie.
Did you just learn that word?
Ken.
I don't know what you are talking about.
Midge tasting her meal.
Oh my.
Alan.
Are you all right?
Midge.
This is the most delicious soup I've ever tasted on my whole life. I must find out about the recipe.
Weird Barbie.
Oh, that must be because it's real food and we are actually eating.
Volunteer 1.
Pour them things.
Volunteer 2.
Should we call social services to make sure at least the babies are well?
Midge gets up and looks for someone to ask. Alan following her.
Maybe we should keep a low profile around here.
She gets to the volunteers. Midge.
Excuse me, what's the recipe of the soup? I would like to give my congratulations to the head chef.
Volunteer.
It's very kind of you. I think it's a soup made of any donations we get on the day.
Midge.
And how can I learn to make this at home?
Volunteer 2.
First, you need to have a home, dear. Have you got a safe place to stay?
Alan stepping.
She's back here to stay in the family home. We just got here today. We've been through a rough patch the last couple months.
Turns around to Midge and whispers.
Let's get out of here.
Gets back in the conversation with the volunteers.
They're just peeing themselves all day. Well, I should go to the toilet myself too.
Looks back and they are leaving through the door. He turns around and starts walking fast towards the door too, nearly running, with his big sports bag awkwardly hanging. Cut. 17. Exterior. St. Mary's Missionaries Church. Morning. Ken.
Why are we running away? Wouldn't that make us look more suspicious?
Midge.
And I really wanted to know how to make that soup.
Ken.
What? Leftover soup? We eat that all day at Ken's camp by the beach. Although, this one had a more real edge to it.
Weird Barbie, noticing they follow them from the church.
Guys, we need to hurry.
Alan whistles and stops a passing taxi.
Would this help?
They get in. Weird Barbie.
Step on it, please.
Taxi driver.
Oh my gosh, don't tell me you're about to give birth.
Weird Barbie.
No.
Midge.
I don't know.
Ken.
I don't know either.
Taxi driver.
Fine, where to?
Ken.
I don't know either.
Weird Barbie.
Rachel's alterations workshop in.
Taxi driver.
No, at Rachel Stanley's shop. I've known her for ages. She's quite famous locally here in Venice. She helped me adjust all my work uniforms from my very first job as a hotel waiter to my latest job here. I don't actually need to wear a uniform, but I asked her to fix the trouser legs for me because they are usually too long for...
Volunteers have caught up with the taxi and knock at the window, startling everyone. The taxi driver uses the windscreen whipper fluid to get them away from the car and steps on. Taxi driver.
Sorry about that. This is a rough area and there's some strange people around. You are not from around here, are you?
Weird Barbie, deflecting the conversation.
No, but please tell us more about Rachel. We've heard she is expecting too.
Taxi driver.
Oh yeah, she is indeed. I am happy for her and her husband. You know, we all are. But it's true we miss her as she is taking time off as maternity leave and the girl who's covering for her is just not the same, you know what I mean?
Ken.
Yes, I know what you mean. Girls, they may seem all the same, or even have the same name, but they are all different.
Taxi driver.
That's my point. Oh, there you are.
Leans to see it.
No shame, it's just closed now.
Weird Barbie.
And you don't happen to know by chance where she lives now?
Taxi driver.
So who are you people? What do you want from her?
Alan.
We're just in need of her skill to make final alterations to their wedding dresses.
Taxi driver.
And you bring the wedding dresses all crumpled up in those bags.
Alan.
No, that's just...
Weird Barbie.
She already has our dresses in her workshop. We just needed to take the latest measures before next week.
Midge.
Yes, we can't marry with the baby already born. It would be just too disturbing. I hear they make a lot of noise.
Taxi driver.
Sorry, but you are asking the wrong person. My lips are sealed. So, are you stopping here, or is there anywhere else I can drop you off instead?
Weird Barbie.
Dr. List Jones, Obgyn Clinic, please.
Taxi driver. Enters the clinic name into his GPS.
There we go.
Ken. Whispering to Alan.
Why don't we go to Mattel already?
Alan. Whispering to...
I don't know. I think she doesn't think clearly with the hormones and the stress.
Cut. 18. Exterior. Obstetrics clinic. Midday. Ken pays the taxi driver and gets a business card in exchange. Taxi driver.
Just in case you need someone to take you to hospital when the waters break.
Makes a thumbs up sign with his hand and leaves. Midge.
So finally a clinic. I'm gonna know if it's a boy or a girl.
Weird Barbie.
I highly doubt that, Midge. I'm really sorry, but we've got no money left. Maybe we should have gone to Mattel.
Ken.
That's what I thought too.
Weird Barbie. Feeling emotional.
But I wanted to find this woman so that I can tell her that it's all gonna be okay and there's no need to play with a doll to burden her with all her problems.
Alan. Trying to comfort her with the big sports bag.
It's gonna be fine.
He leaves the bag on the floor.
This is heavy. What's inside?
Ken.
I don't know,
Opens his bag.
but I've got the skates and the clothes in this one. And my book.
Midge comforting Weird Barbie too.
It's okay. At least you're going to go back home. We will have to find a way to get money somehow. I never had this issue at Barbie Land, so I took it for granted.
Alan.
Well, we men were not especially well off, but there was always food on the table. Well, or wherever we would have the chance to eat.
Weirds Barbie.
I miss my mansion and my pet and my friends.
Cut. 19. Exterior Barbieland. Morning. Barbieland that same morning. Barbies wake up and their wardrobe displays an out-of-credit sign and doesn't offer another outfit. A Barbie queuing at the petrol station and her card doesn't work. The next Barbie in line offers to pay on advance and her card doesn't work either. Electric devices turn off. President Barbie holds an extraordinary assembly. President Barbie.
Silence, please. I know we're all upset and confused, but there must be some good explanation for all this happening.
Judge Barbie.
We've never, ever had an economy crisis like this. People just can't pay for their food.
Psychotherapist Barbie.
This is highly distressing, and we should put an end to it soon, or we may have PTSD for years to come.
Barbie 1.
That would be beneficial for you.
Psychotherapist Barbie.
No, it won't. If they can't pay my wages.
Writer Barbie.
And where is Weird Barbie? She knows a lot about the real-world crisis, and this looks like something similar.
President Barbie.
Unfortunately, Noe has seen her for a few days. She was feeling unwell.
TV screen Barbie.
President, if I may, I know she left me a video message, but I can't watch it because it's locked and scheduled to stream in a week.
President Barbie.
All right, these may be hopeful news. We only need to hang in there for a week until we get some more information, possibly the solution to our problems.
Barbie 2.
And what do we do in the meantime?
Barbie 1.
Should we tell Ken's?
Psychotherapist Barbie.
It may seem counterproductive, but the less people involved, the more we can contain the fear. Talking about it makes it more real.
Writer Barbie.
What are you talking about? It is real. We need to make it known so that together we may find a solution to it. A week is too long to completely collapse.
Judge Barbie.
It is indeed unfair on the rest of inhabitants of Barbieland. We never had such crisis, but we ought to stay united to overcome it and remain a harmonious community afterwards.
Cut 20. Exterior Barbieland Beach, midday. Barbies at the beach telling Kens the news. Some of them run dramatically or kneel down and scream to the sky. Others steal the volleyball net and the balls, as if they were looting. Psychotherapist Barbie.
I told you.
Writer Barbie.
Kens, listen to me, please. I know this is scary. I know this has never happened before. But for that same reason, we are making history today, together. Let's make a history we would be proud to remember in the future.
Asian Ken starts clapping. Others follow, dropping what they had stolen. Ken 1.
So, if I want to have my leftovers meal, how would I buy the gas can for the camping gas stove now?
Judge Barbie.
We will help each other. Someone lend him a gas can, please.
Asian Ken.
And how would we pay for that if there is no money to pay with?
Ken 1.
I can sing you a song in exchange for a can.
Ken 2.
I can dance in exchange for food already made.
Writer Barbie.
Wait, that's it? We can go back to a barter economy?
Everyone looks at her, confused.
It's perfect. See? It's an economy based in our skills and strengths instead of money.
Asian Ken.
I like how it sounds. It highlights that we all have skills and strengths.
Writer Barbie.
And we all do. We just need to write a list of what we can do and what we need, and then talk to each other to make it work.
Loud chatter. President Barbie.
All right, who's in favor of a barter economy in Barbieland? Say aye.
Everyone. I. Back to